Hello, Leo. How you doing? How's my Leos out there, huh? All my good people, Leos. Well, listen, you've reached Tarot University, and I'm going to be doing your love reading for February 16th through the 28th. So let's see what's going on with some love. I did pick out a new love spread, so I thought that would be more exciting to have something new. And it's called the Loving Cup. It's got 9 cards to it, and it talks about you, and it talks about your significant other, your partner, your lover, your sweetheart, the person of your affection. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Leos. Leo, Leo, Leo. Spirit, give us information for Leo. Okay. All right, let's break the deck. Leo. Here we go. Now this first card represents you, and the second card represents your partner, and the third card represents the nature of the issues between the two of you. That's your desires there. That's their desires there. Your challenges, excuse me, my throat is acting up. And your partner's challenges. And then the outcome for you. And the outcome for your partner. There we go. There's the 9 cards. I just like it. It's like a Y. It's shaped like a Y, right? Okay, so we start with your energy first, Leo. It is the World in the reverse. So the energy you have is that you're working on something. You're in something, a relationship, or you're working on a relationship that is not completing, as far as like it's not an ending to the relationship. It's more or less that you're working on it to make it successful. Okay, so you're in a relationship. Now a lot of Leos out there will say that, you know, well, I'm not in a relationship. Well, it's, you know, it's not time for something to end in order for something new to start. Okay, so wherever you're at right now, you're going to continue right there for at least the next 2 weeks of February before something new will begin. So this is showing there's no new beginning, okay? It's the best way I can say that. Now let's see, your partner's current situation is they have the Ace of Swords. So they're communicating quite well. They may be, you know, starting out on a new venture, communicating. Maybe it's something to do with communication, their line of work, or they could be out in the world blazing a new path for themselves. Okay? They may be wanting secretly to start something new, and they're getting ready, or they've already told you about what it is, some new hobby or some new releasing of restrictions I'm getting from Spirit. A releasing of restrictions I got. They want more balance is what Spirit's giving me. They want more balance, or this is their energy right now, is that they're trying to break out of some kind of restriction. I'm not saying that you're putting it on them, Leo, but they're trying to break out of some kind of restriction because they want more balance in the relationship. Okay, that's what I just got. Now it could be on the job, the restrictions, and it might be hampering the relationship. It could be a lot of different things, but that's what I got from Spirit. Okay, so then we have the nature of the issue. And you do have, between the two of you, you have the 7 of Cups. So you have lots of options. So the nature of the issue between the two of you is there's a lot of different things to think about, a lot of things to consider, maybe a lot of different ways to go, a lot of different, friends, different ways to maybe that your life will go. Which way do you want to go? There's a lot of different options here. So do we save money? Do we spend money on vacations? So many different things that you can think of that between a couple or a significant other or a relationship. Do we want to be committed? Do we want to have an open relationship? These are all the things that, there's many, many options here. Okay, so you guys have to come to some kind of consensus on all the options. Okay, you don't have to, but I mean, for harmony's sake, so that you're on the same page. Okay, so let's go on to your desires. And you do have, you have the 8 of Cups in the reverse for your desires. Oh, your desire is to stick with this person that, or the one that you're in love with, the person that you have affection for. You want to stay and work things out. If things aren't going right, you want to stay and work things out. That is your desire, is to not move on, to not walk away from anything, to stay and work it out, to put your mind and heart into it, to do the best you can with a situation at hand. So there's, there may have been some thoughts that have come to your mind about, walking away or parting ways. I mean, that comes to almost every couple's mind at some point anyway. But your desire is to stay put. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Now, the opposite for them, you have stay put, and then their desire is the Chariot. So they want to move on, not away from you. I'm not getting that they want to move away from you. I'm just getting that they want to be on the move. So you might be comfortable staying put where you're at in the relationship, and doing whatever it is that you do, taking care of the house or working, whatever it is that you do, you're happy, you want to make that work. They, on the other hand, he or she has a Chariot. So they're a little bit more right now, the universe is giving them a little bit more pep, a little bit more wandering, adventurous, to go out and defeat things, to go out and try their hand at things and see if they can conquer and win. So I'm not saying that they're going to go out and look for another partner. That's not what this is. This just means this person wants to maybe travel. Maybe they want to, try their skills at something new, just to see how they do at it, because they haven't tried it before. So they have the drive to try something new, to move about and try to see how they do at something, at some skill. Okay. Now, let's see what else we have here. We do have your challenge, being the Devil, Leo. This is a Capricorn card. But we do have the Devil for your challenge. So you're being challenged to behave yourself. No, well, yeah. But you are being challenged, to maybe lay off, maybe not drink too much, drugging, if you're doing drugs, maybe to get off them, prescription drugs, obsessions, Could be passion, like passion that's taken to an excess that's not good for you. Anything that leads to overindulgence, okay, is bad for you. Now your challenge also could be that, this is a Capricorn card. So if I read it as a Capricorn card, it would tell me that your challenge would be to stick with something, which it shows that you are sticking with this relationship, to stick with something and, use your mind and your intuition to navigate your way through this relationship to make it successful. I know that's a positive way of looking at this devil because it does represent Capricorn. And Capricorns are very, very diligent at work. They're very diligent at thinking things through before they talk. They use their mind and they visualize exactly what they're going to say before they say it. So, that could be part of the challenge for some Leos out there too. But majority, I believe, that this card is referring to is probably maybe lessening up on the drinking, lessening up on maybe prescription medicine, or just watch it anyway. Okay, so that is your challenge, is the devil. Okay, and their challenge is the Page of Cups in the reverse. So they're being challenged to be more upfront and offer up their love, to be a little bit more mature about their love. Their challenge is to be, this could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces person. And maybe they act like a teenager, your partner. They might act like a young person. And so their challenge is to, maybe they're emotionally immature when it comes to love. Or they could be just wanderlust kind of type, where they're not mature in that area. They may not know how to treat you special, like a woman or like a man, because they're kind of immature is what I'm getting. They're not fully matured. And so when they offer their cup, it's kind of like underhanded a little bit. It's kind of like, I'm not going to offer my cup to you unless you offer yours first, is what I'm getting. Yeah, with this Chariot here and this Page in the reverse, I'm not seeing them offer love. Like when they're on the move and they're out doing stuff with this Chariot, I don't see them out chasing anybody or going after anybody. This is like, it's in the reverse. If it was this way, I would think that they were out there acting immature, offering their love cup to different people. But since it's in the reverse, it's like they're not interested in doing that. So that's cool. That's really good. Okay. So we have your outcome as being the 8 of Swords in the reverse. So you're coming out of maybe a long-standing hemming yourself in. Some of you, maybe where you could not see clearly. I don't know if it's because of this Devil card. Maybe prescription drugs have made you not be able to see clearly, like in a fog, or drinking too much can do that. But you have felt kind of tied down to maybe the house or to your job, to the point where you're just not really seeing everything. You're not enjoying life to the fullest. It's got you bound down to something. And, it looks like here you're willing to stick with it and work it out. You're still, sticking with it. You know, you might be using a crutch to get through it, but you are working on getting unbound from this, because when it's this way, you really felt tied up and couldn't see straight. But now that it's in the reverse, that gives you have the opportunity now. The universe is giving you the opportunity to come out of that and free yourself from being tied up, because you're tying yourself up is what this card means, and you're focusing on things that's making you blind to other things, if that makes sense. So you're doing it to yourself. It's self-infliction. And we all go through this spell of this, you know, where we kind of feel more cozier, just kind of sticking with routine, and maybe not looking at everything, because some things aren't all that pretty to look at sometimes out in the world. So you might be just trying to be nearsighted and just kind of stay in your own little bubble and be safe. But it looks like the universe wants you to come out now and take a good look around, and you know, maybe the universe needs to use you to raise somebody else's awareness, so they need you to come out of that now. Now for them, their outcome is the Queen of Swords. So they're all about communication and you know, striking out, and you know, they have the Ace of Swords here for their energy, so they're really about communication, this other person that you're with. They're about striking out, and the Queen of Swords is, you know, she's directing the outcome. So this person's outcome is the Queen of Swords. So they're very direct in their communication. If they want a job, or if they want a certain situation, they're not shy about asking for it. It could be a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius person. And they cut right to the chase, you know, I mean, they cut right through. They went right to the meat of the situation. They're very direct, okay? So it's a good quality to have, as long as you, you know, aren't abusive with it. Then it's a good quality to have, because some people can fluff talk and you never really find out what you ask them. They go around in a circle around what you ask them. It's because they really don't want to say, I guess. But this person's, they like to talk the truth. They like to get to the meat of things, and they don't mind sharing. They're not embarrassed about the truth. They're not embarrassed to say what the truth is. Okay, that's what I'm getting right there. Okay, so let's go here. Now I'm going to do some clarification cards on this. So we'll go a little deeper. If that wasn't deep enough, I'm going to go a little deeper. So we're going to do Leo. You know, this Chariot is also could be a Cancer person. It's like a water sign person some of you Leos are with. Could be air as well with that Queen of Swords, but yeah. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Leo for February 16th through the 28th, clarification. And we're going to start out with clarification for Leo's World card in the reverse. What is this World card in the reverse for Leo? Tell us about the World card in the reverse. Okay. I do have the Five of Swords in reverse. So that's good. And I have the Princess of Wands in reverse. And I have Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Is that seven? Yeah, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So this one here is good in reverse, because this is a card about the Lord of Success unfulfilled, the Seven of Pentacles. So at least it's in the reverse, so you're not feeling like all your efforts are going unfulfilled or being unsuccessful. Okay. You do have a Princess of Wands in reverse. So, you know, you could have a little bit of a temper, fiery personality here. This could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries rising for the Leo. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, yeah, might be your rising sign or moon, or this, you know, it just could be the Leo, right? This is you, Princess of Wands in reverse. So you've been kind of out of sorts with yourself lately. You haven't been feeling yourself, been feeling kind of upset about something, maybe not quite as happy as you normally are. And you do have the Five of Swords in the reverse, so coming out of conflict, so that's really good. And sticking with something, you know, you have that twice here. Sticking with something's not coming to a completion just yet. The universe isn't quite done with the cycle that you're in, okay, whatever it is. So it looks like, yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks like, you know, that you're coming out of conflict, and that you're starting to see more value in the work that you do. Okay, so let's see what theirs is, the Ace of Swords. Let's see what your partner's current position clarification gives us. Alright, let's do 3 cards here on this Ace of Swords. Now they have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. And they have the Knight of Cups in reverse. And then they have the Seven of Cups. Okay. So you have the Seven of Cups twice here. Okay. They do have the Ace of Swords. They're wanting to come out and start something new. They do have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, so it's going to be a little bit more of a challenge for them to make things go their way, because if the universe is kind of not like flowing for them for things to just automatically fall in place. It's more or less you have to work a little harder at getting success. Now they do have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So this is another fire sign. It could be you, Leo. Knight of Cups, that's not Leo. Knight of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. I apologize. So they may be, like I said earlier, they may be a water sign. They may be a Cancer or a Scorpio or a Pisces, because that's what I'm seeing along the line here. It looks like they're not as happy of a camper as they could possibly be. I think both of you got that, where you're both kind of in the reverse. But you both have options. And there's that option card again. You both have options to pick from. So I'm seeing it for them. They have options. Okay, so I think they're going to go out with this Ace of Swords and see what they can do with some of the options that the universe is offering them at this time. Okay. All right, let's put that little stack here. And let's go on to the next one. And the next one is the nature of your issues together as a couple or as lovers. And that is the Seven of Cups. That's your options. Seven of Cups. Okay. We're doing clarification on that card. Should go just a little bit deeper if we can. Spirit, what is the Seven of Cups doing here for Leo and their partner? Okay. Wow, wow, that's pretty awesome. Okay, this is the nature of your issues is options, and you got Four of Pentacles, So you've got wanting to be stable. The two of you want your lives to be stable. Okay. It also means holding back a little bit, not just jumping willy-nilly into something, which is good. And you also got the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is the Lord of blended pleasure in this deck. So that's good. It looks like enjoyment of love between the two of you. And then I also have the Lovers card. That's the one I was like, oh my goodness. You got the Lovers card. That both of you want to be in love, be stable, and be happy together. Okay, that's what you're both choosing from all these options that you have. So you're working together to be stable, to be, you know, you got the Lovers card in a love reading, and you got the Four of Cups, which is usually, you know, the universe offering you more of same, but in this deck, it's the Lord of blended pleasure. So overall, that's just beautiful between the two of you. Okay, so let's go on, and we're going to do your desires, Leo's desires. Now your desires is this one, to stick around and make things work and not move on, not thinking that there's anything else out there that could, you know, be better than what you got. So let's get some clarification on that. Leo. I got the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Two of Cups in reverse, and the Princess of Swords in reverse. So you have two swords cards in the reverse. So it's like you're not, you know, it's like you're, like when I read each one of your clarifications, both of you came out in the reverse, like both of you maybe had a falling out with each other, or both of you are just not happy with life in some way, shape, or form. That may be why your partner's going out looking for, blazing through, looking for something new to put their hand at, maybe work-related or hobby. Getting the Two of Cups here in the reverse, like two people that are unhappy right now. Anyway, but this last 2 weeks of February, I got you wanting to stick it out, right? And then I've got the Princess of Swords. You're not really saying much. You're keeping pretty quiet, Leo. You also have the Queen of Swords in the reverse, and she's, you know, she's really vocal, and when she's in the upright, she really tells it like it is. The picture of her, she cut someone's head off even, and she's carrying their head by their hair. With all it is a head, but it's in the reverse. So you may feel like, you know, yelling at someone, because this is like a communication card. You may feel like yelling at someone, but you're keeping it in, bottled in both cards here, and communication cards are both in the reverse. So you're not telling it like it is. You're not saying what you're really feeling inside. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so you're holding back, I believe, for the sacrifice of, you know, making things stay the way they are, keeping things together. Okay, so let's look at theirs. Now theirs is this Chariot. What is this Chariot doing in Leo's partner's desire? Leo's partner's desire. The Chariot card. What does it mean? Why is that here? This got turned around on me. Okay. Chariot card for the Leo's partner. What does that represent, Lord? Let's see what we've got here. There we go. Okay, you got 8 of Swords in the reverse, and the King of Pentacles in reverse. And we also have the Knight of Wands, and that's in the upright. So both Chariot and the Knight of Wands speak of traveling around, moving around. You know, the Knight of Wands usually likes to just keep moving because they get bored quick. You know, they like action, they like, you know, to have friends and go see what they're doing, and it kind of socialites, you know. And the Chariot is like a Cancer type person. They go out, you know, with something on their mind, a mission to conquer and win and come back glorious, right? So this is the combination here. Now, we do have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So there may be some money problems, I'm thinking, that's going on here. You do have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. They're coming out of the Eight of Swords, feeling like they can't make a start at something. Like something's just not working out, that they put their hand to, they tried, it's not working out. And it looks like maybe they've gotten aggravated with that. They got the King of Pentacles in the reverse. King of Pentacles is, you know, the person with all the money, the person that brings in the money, somebody that dresses well, somebody that, you know, it's in the reverse. So it looks to me like maybe with these two high-powered cards here of energy wanting to move about, it looks like maybe that's what they're doing. They're going out job hunting, looking for something that, you know, is meant for them to do. Something that is, the universe wants them to do, that would, something that they would enjoy doing and make money at the same time. Okay, that's what I'm getting. That's their desire. Okay, and so the challenge was the Devil for Leo. So let's see what that's about. What's your challenge over here, Leo? You got the Devil card. What are you doing with the Devil card as your challenge? Okay. Devil card for Leo. What's this Devil card here, Spirit? Okay. Queen of Wands. Three of Pentacles. And the Star card in reverse. Okay. So you have this challenge of the Devil here. And then you have the Queen of Wands, which is a fire sign, which is you. This is you, Leo. It could be an Aries or a Sagittarius person around you as well. But I believe it's you. Okay, so, and we have her with the Three of Pentacles. You know, you work well with other people. You can bring in money. But I also have you here with, you know, the Star card. Your wishes are not coming true right now. So you have the capability, you're Leo, you're very socialite, you get along with people, you can go out and make things happen, right? There was never a Leo that I've met that wasn't charismatic and easygoing. They're fun, they like to make people laugh, they're entertaining. So you have all those skills and you do get along with people, but for right now, it's showing me that for some reason your hopes and dreams is not coming true, okay? That whatever it is that you want is not happening for you right now, okay? So, and I've got you with this Devil, so I don't know if you're, you know, drowning your sorrows in a little bit of alcohol or taking some medicines to make you feel better or whatever it is, but you know, that's what I'm seeing, you with the Devil. And then I'm seeing that you might be having some money problems, some of you Leos, not all of you, but that you do have this, you always will have this, I believe, is that you always get along with people. You have the gift of personality, you know, you get along with people, people like you. Most people do. Okay. So let's see here. Now we're going to go on to the challenge for your partner, this Page of Cups in the reverse. Let's check that out. And I'm doing something severely wrong here. I need water. I'm trying to get through the reading without the water, and it's just not working. All right, that's better. Gotta have water, right? Okay, let's see. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. The challenge for Leo's partner is the Page of Cups. So what's that about? Why is that a challenge? Why is Page of Cups a challenge for Leo's partner? All right. You have the Six of Pentacles. And you have the Chariot in reverse. And you have the Hermit. Okay. So their challenge, they have their cup in the reverse here. They're not offering it out to anyone. Maybe not even you right now. I don't know. Because the both of you cards came out in the reverse. So you may be having it out with each other, or just both of you are not in the best of mood because, you know, there might be some money issues. Although I am seeing a Six of Pentacles here. So Six of Pentacles is, you know, having enough money. So this person's challenge is to have enough money. And I'm also seeing the Chariot not wanting to move forward. The challenge is to get in that Chariot and start moving forward to make it happen, okay? Because the universe has given them the Chariot and the Knight of Wands, which is both energies of movement. And they also have the Hermit card in the upright. So they need to come out of Hermit mode, get in the Chariot, turn the Chariot around so they can start moving forward, and come out of Hermit mode so that they can make their, you know, balance out their material wealth, and stop being immature about it, is what I'm getting. Then, you know, another thing I just got from Spirit is maybe they're not feeling very loved. Like, kind of like, because they're not being successful right now with maybe money, that they're feeling kind of introverted and, you know, feeling like they're not loved. And so when you feel like you're not loved and you just kind of don't love yourself, you don't feel like people can love you. So you don't really offer your love out because you figure, who's going to want my love? You know, I'm a failure. That type of thing is coming to me for some reason. So that's what I got for their challenge. That's their challenge, is to get in that Chariot and move it forward and move, you know, one foot in front of the other after they get out of the Chariot and move toward successful Six of Pentacles. Because it's there for them. The Six of Pentacles is there to balance out their finances. Now I'm going to do the last cards, which is your outcome for Leo. And you do have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. You're coming out of your self-prison, your own self-made prison. For some of you Leos. Leo rising, Leo moon, and could be Leo Venus. Okay. So let's see what's going on. You've got the Empress. Wow. Four of Swords. And you do have the Five of Cups. Okay, so your outcome is that you're coming out of your self-made prison. And you have the universe is giving you the Empress to do that with. That's beautiful. You know, all things that you touch will turn to gold type thing. The Empress can create anything and do anything. She can make things happen, okay? If you want a good card and you have some ambition, this is the best card to get, because you know, she's all about expanding things, making things grow, It could mean pregnancy for some of you that want to get pregnant. It's a good time. You also have the Four of Swords. You're coming out. This is all about coming out with energy. This is a good time for you. Coming these last 2 weeks of February. Four of Swords, you've been resting and now you're coming out of that. And you have the Five of Cups. So you're still kind of looking back at some of your losses. It's still bothering you a little bit. So, you know, it's something that may be, it can block some of your energy if you continue to focus on what you lost and feeling bad or feeling guilty about it. You need to let that go. And you have a beautiful outcome here, you know, coming out of self-made prison. The Empress here. Beautiful Empress. She's beautiful. She's successful. She makes things happen. And you're coming out of a restful period of time. Okay? But you just have this Five of Cups you need to work on a little bit. Feeling regretful for something that happened in the past with either a partner or with a family member or somebody. Something happened in the past that you know, you were regretful about. Okay? So that's yours. And let's look at theirs, and then we'll wind it up. Okay, so we're going to be looking at the outcome for Leo's partner, Queen of Swords. The outcome for the Queen of Swords, Leo's partner. What is this outcome? Outcome for Queen of Swords. All right. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, your partner is going to be getting in that Chariot. Your partner has the Queen of Swords. Ain't putting up with no shit. Know what I need to do. Move out of the way. I know what I want. I know what I need. Okay. They have the Magician to go out with. They have all their tools. You know, their mind is working clearly. Their intuition is working really well. You know, they're feeling strength. They have everything they need to go out and get what they need. All right. They have the Fool, which means they're going to go out and start something new. And that's three things that they had: the Chariot, they had the Knight of Wands, and now they have the Fool card. It shows movement. It shows starting something new. Okay. And then they got the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands, really? They're winning. This is the winner's card. Going out, not only going out, but going out and succeeding. Okay, this is success right here. So congratulations, Leo. Looks like you hanging in there was a great intuition on your part to stick it out. So congratulations. I hope you liked your love reading for the last 2 weeks of February, and I will talk to you soon. Please subscribe, like, and share. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.